this first half. On 1st and 10, Stafford. He'll complete it to Adams. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. That one, take it in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, LA. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you gotta feel like you know where the ball's gonna go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Safe kick taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. First and 10 at their own 32-yard line. Throwing is Mills. He'll get that out to Mixon.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it.
Take it at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Hey, V.
It's players, not plays. Not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do, not plays. It does for those to try to generate a little bit of a spark.
3rd and 5. Back to throw, Mills. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more practice to score touchdowns. You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And he's in! 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. At their own 25-yard line. Mills to throw. Again, working deep downfield. That's hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Here's Mills. That is caught to the goal line and in. Christian Kirk, touchdown, Houston. Mills to throw. Again, working deep downfield. That's hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 20.
And the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half.
Line them up.
And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6.
And the clock. And they're able to finish that.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Escaping to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicked off. 3 points, all that separates.
Says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. No chance at all. He'll go down.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. 1st down, Stafford. Open man, that's Adams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Stafford now to throw on 1st down. This is caught 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. We're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kobe Durant.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Hey, V.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. On first down, it's Stafford. Working straight downfield, it is Williams. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
38 yards on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Colby Parkinson, touchdown Rams. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
38, Texans 21.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
To throw is Mills. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. They'll try again here. Second and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to try it here again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
And 10 yards to go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
Davis Mills sacked by Quentin Lake. A loss of 10 yards brings up fourth down.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with it.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, LA. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Texans 21.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Brought him down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
They'll look to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
They'll throw out of the gun. Moving to his right. He's going to dial up another deep ball. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Throwing is Mills. He's going to look downfield once again.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that had its share. 35 yards. Now a first down throw for Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender. He's not able to secure the catch through contact. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
One more time for Williams. Line of scrimmage, the 3, third and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on them.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on fourth and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Back to throw, Mills. Again, working deep downfield. That is brought in. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as as they score here in the final minute of play. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6. You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team. Recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Well, he's got it. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So, it's a win for the visiting Rams. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Hey, V, line them up. AV, line them up.
Just about settled in for some football here at Houston's NRG Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between the Miami Dolphins and the Houston Texans. Washington. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
AV.
Opening carry for Devon Acham. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down carry for Acham. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Now a toss play for Acham. Nothing doing on All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going deep, down this side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, V, line them up.
First give on the ground, it's Woody Marks. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of the gain of 8, 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
They're going for this. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They run the counter to H.N. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 37-yard line.
We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football. As we begin, they'll be set up 2nd and 7. That's caught Devon H.N. And he's brought down at about that 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
1st down, Dolphins.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. He rolls to his right, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit in the 2nd down.
Line them up.
Another try following the sack. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Well, sometimes there's nothing you can do but throw your hands up and stare at the ground, partner. He knew he was beat deep, and there was nothing he could do about it.
Yeah, and this is one of those just killers, right? These spot fouls.
Mills to the air now. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to have
some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain. Just killers, right? These spot fouls, it's fuel for an offense, often leads to points with a big explosive play like this. And it could be one of those just killers, right? These spot fouls, it's fuel for an offense, often leads to points with a big explosive play like this. And it could be a morale killer for his defense.
And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans get some late points and the lead. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see it throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Bear has it all set up for the kickoff. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. He's slated down.
One of those just killers, right? These spot fouls, it's fuel for an offense, often leads to points with a big explosive play like this. And it could be a morale killer for his defense.
And he will stop. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Texans to the line, first and 10. Here's Mills to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. The Dolphins good. And the Texans grow their lead to 8. Grow their lead just before halftime. It's a nearly picked it. Couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Second and 10 now. Vacates quickly left side. Now he's throwing deep down that side of it.
He gets the touch.
advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Complete to Chubb. And 1st down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Mills looking to throw. Getting out to his left. Throwing for the end zone. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go.
Confidence from this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own
The Texans set
38-yard
up
line.
nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Complete to Chubb. And 1st down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Mills looking to throw. Getting out to his left. Throwing for the end zone. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans.
Confidence from this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And he gets him into a good
Confidence from this spot, and who knows?
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Smith on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10.
Hey, V, line them up.
Now Mills, rolling out to his left. Low left side, caught by Bryant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Second and 3. Rolling left, buying some time. Now trying deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Buying some time right. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra.
Hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside.
Rolling out to his left. Throw left before it stopped. Second and 3. Rolling out to his left. Low left side, caught by Bryant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Second and 3. Rolling left, buying some time. Now we'll try a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Buying some time right. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the time. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the... And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. First down, here's Tua. Headed out right. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, Tunga by Lord throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Texans take possession of the football. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of... And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. At the red zone. So after we saw fourth down last snap, now we've got first and goal. H.N. kicks it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shrinking the lead some in the third. Devon H.N. with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Tunga Bailoa will look to throw. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. That's the third time they've gone for 2, and now their second conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He's got to push one deep down the right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A give to Chubb, running left. Has good room at the 35. Through to 45. Nick Chubb. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up by 12. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown.
Hey, Beats.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
But gives a jump, running left. That's good move at the 35. Through the 45. Next jump. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up by 12. And they can't connect on the 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. He's gonna push one deep down the right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down. 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the 20. And he'll take this across. 5.
The Dolphins take over
5.
It comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Eskridge on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
It comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Eskridge on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Eskridge on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey,
2
Beats.
and out from the gun.
Line 'em up.
He's stopped inside the 25.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they got in for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And he will kick it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And they drop just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. We're calling together a yard there. Put on the play by the first rounder out of Michigan, Kenneth Grant. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll go play action. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. And the Dolphins with 6 DBs on the field here. They're in the dime, 3rd down. Chubb on the give, headed left. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
Line them up. 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They're going to run for it with Chubb. That's a stop. The offense stayed out there on 4th, but now they're headed off after they turn it over on downs. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They bring Westbrook Akine in motion left. H.N. a 1st down carry. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the Texans' 26-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They motion the tight end over. Trying to run it in. H.A. His effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's Tua. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. 36. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans down by a touchdown. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Chubb again on 2nd down. He'll fire ahead for a few. It's 3rd down. We've got to keep moving quick here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now to throw. Buying some time left. This connects with Higgins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Chubb here on 1st down. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them in this game. To throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. To throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. To throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. To throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free.
Hey, V.
The tone of this drive.
Shove here on 1st down. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout coming from the Texans, that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. To throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us the tone of this drive.
Chubb here on 1st down. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout coming from the Texans, that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. To throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us the tone of this drive.
Chubb here on 1st down. That time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally.
Hey, V. Line them up. Hey, V, 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 line them up.